the next topic, I guess, would be Spider-Man. So,
Yep.
so how are you gonna make the effort to try to make it spoiler free, or you wanna go full on spoiler? If full on spoiler, we put the disclaimer now.
Okay. I think
Possible or not?
I think
To
spoiler free. Spoiler free is fine. Because
okay.
if spoiler free, then it'll be very brief and short. We won't go really into.
Mm, okay.
So I mean, because it's still a new. I mean, Annabelle been out for a while, so
Mm-mm.
Spider Man is still a new movie. So let's not try to spoil it for people.
All right. Fair enough. So I guess like okay,
You
how
haven't
long
watched
is
it yet, right?
no, not yet. I hopefully next week. Hopefully, if
Yep.
time is right, then I will see with Ada. So
Mm.
okay, how long is the movie? 2 hours plus.
Spider Man comes home. Shit, I can't remember.
About there, 2 hours
I
plus,
think it
right?
was about 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours.
Mm. Like
Uh, 2 hours. Yeah, it's about
two
two
hours
hours.
plus, right?
Yep.
Like the I mean, when Spider-Man moves around, obviously there's like CGI involved. Like, what do you think? Was it like overdone? Was it like did it fit well with the scene? You know, sometimes
Yeah,
CGI you can make or break a scene, which is annoys me a lot, lah. Actually.
yeah, that's true.
Mm. So,
No, I
so what do
think
you think? Mm.
I think I mean, since Spider-Man Homecoming, I mean, since Spider-Man appeared from Civil War until now, I think the CG it's been done okay. I mean, it's not bad.
Mm. I mean,
Neither
you've seen
it is.
worse, right?
Yeah, I've seen way worse than
Like not
this.
Venom worse, ah. So,
Are we like, are we like talking about movies that are just like just gets into your skin?
oh,
Predator,
Venom
Venom.
definitely got onto my skin, and and there was no
Ta-da!
symbiote, There's no symbiote for me to get on my skin, So,
Oh my god! But okay. Let's go back to Spider-Man Far From Home.
it made me go,
But
Jesus Christ.
but yeah, I mean, this movie uh, it was a very good ending towards Phase 3 for me.
Mm,
I personally feel,
mm,
and also for the fact that how I mean, throughout the whole movie, you can, if you watch it, they really pay a lot of tribute and homage to Tony Stark. That's for
mm,
sure.
I mean, yeah,
Uh,
it's like his idol, like in the
yeah.
whole, yeah. Mm,
But in terms of plot, in terms of character works, I mean, the only for me personally, the only thing I didn't like about the movie was Mary Jane. That's what's her name,
mm.
Zendaya. Is it? Yeah,
Let me see.
I think it's Zendaya, right? Actress. Shit, I can't remember
Yeah.
her name.
Her. Let me see whether I can pronounce the name properly. Zendaya. That's
Yeah.
the yeah. Yeah.
For me, I feel that she kind of like everybody else was fine, but she kind of I don't know, like it feels awkward when every scenes that she appears and all. But other than that, movie was great, plot was great.
Mm, mm.
Uh, Tom Holland killed it as usual.
Like
Uh,
how was it like in this movie? Is it like a bit more like when he first debuted? What was it? Was it Civil War? Right, that was the first time
Civil
we
War,
saw
yeah,
it. Yeah,
yep.
he's like very upright, chirpy. Is he still like that
He
in
tries
Homecoming,
to be.
or is
I mean,
he like gloomier because somebody died?
the thing is, he's gloomier for sure. I
Mm,
mean, from the trailer itself, you can see that he's way more gloomier than how he first appeared in. But um, for me, I see it as a maturing stage for him. This movie
okay,
is basically a maturing stage for him
okay. Character
on
development into like
character
a
into something really big thing.
mm,
So, but I think he did very well for this movie as well. I
mm.
mean, Spider-Man: Homecoming. There was that one scene. I mean, till today, I still think about the scene all the time. That
Which
one
one?
scene where he was trapped under like like a rock or something like that,
Uh-huh.
and he
Oh,
was
that.
trying his best to just lift the thing up, and he was like crying and sobbing. That
Yes.
scene
Mm.
really got me, like you can really feel his desperation and you know
Yeah, straight out from the comics.
yeah, exactly.
Mm.
So the thing is, I mean, Tom Holland, man, he's really really good. He's
Yeah.
the
Mm.
face of Spider-Man now. Like he
Yeah.
already took over like Tobey Maguire and what's the other guy? Andrew Garfield.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like Andrew Garfield more than Tobey Maguire though. Like Andrew Garfield has that so called that physique that really I mean Tobey Maguire is a small guy as well, uh but I don't know, like, but Tom Holland now, yeah lah, he's definitely the face of
Yeah,
Spider-Man. I mean, he's a real life gymnast before he actually went on to be Spider-Man. I mean, he can do actual flips, which is like very helpful.
the
Uh,
the guy that act as Happy. What's his name?
oh, the guy on Netflix that
John Favreau. Or something like that.
yeah,
He has a TV series on Netflix called Chef,
okay.
and there was one episode where he called Tom Holland, Robert Downey Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
the Russo's brothers, and Kevin Feige, and they
Is it
have
the
like
cooking show on Netflix?
the cooking show. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm.
So and Tom Holland actually said that he took up like dancing classes and
Mm.
gymnastic and I don't know, just a lot of things.
Mm.
And I remember there was one of the Russo brothers that said that uh, for every scene that he does in the movie, like the only reason, the one thing that made them say that, oh, he's Spider-Man is he actually did flips after flips after flips after takes and all, and they were
Mm.
like, this guy is the man for the job.
It reminds me of Jackie Chan. Like I
Jackie
can
Chan.
no, because I can only imagine one day, right? He just
I'm
said to the director,
picturing
"I want,"
Jackie Chan in a Spider-Man suit.
because like because he's doing flips, right? He's bound to get injured. No, it's not easy, no,
Yeah,
to
for
do.
sure.
Imagine he
Yeah,
landing on some tendon koyak or what, you know.
yeah, exactly.
So okay, Jackie Chan, the most injury also because he does it to himself, what? like jump on some random pokok, then he miss, then land on the don't know what, then the ear got cut. Eh, see what? Uh,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
but okay
So
lah. I mean, the director also wouldn't put him on danger. So, but I'm
yeah.
waiting for him to do a Jackie Chan nonsense. So,
He probably has loads of injury, but I guess they don't really show it much.
mm,
I mean,
yeah. But then
but
again, he's young lah. Like he's damn agile for his age. Like wow, that's like
he's
so
a
wow.
23-year-old acting as a 16 years old, and he pulled it off. That says a
Yeah.
lot, man.
Even like if you were to work at 7-Eleven and then you don't know him, you thought he'd be in his teenage year because he looks so young.
Yeah, he does. He does. He looks very
Eh,
young.
yeah. So I mean, good for him if he somehow stays on until the day where Spider-Man as a franchise is fully taken over by Marvel again, 100%, with no ties with Sony, and he still is Spider-Man. And I guess that's really mission accomplished. Like I wish Stanley was still around to see that lah. But
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
It's kind of
so
sad that it's no longer around.
so like 2 hours plus. Okay, so this one is not really a spoiler, but they do explain. Do they explain well that from the 5 year absent and like the missing link like in stuff between like missing like that and how they try to adapt? Do they do well in explaining?
They actually did very well explaining,
They do okay
and they actually um they
because 5 year
incorporate
gap is big.
that 5-year gap thing into the movie very well. Then you'll
Hmm.
be like, oh shit, kind of thing.
Hmm.
So
So
yeah, that was done very well. Like and yeah, I'm just going to say that because if I say anymore, it'll be spoilers. So
okay, understand. All right. So what about Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio? Like this is his first. Is this his first like
MCU.
superhero gig?
Oh, superhero.
Right. This is
I
his
think
first, right?
yeah. I think it is his first.
Hmm. So how
If
is he? How is he portrayed
uh,
well,
honestly, it's just
or is he
he.
kaku
I
or
mean,
what?
he did well,
Uh,
but it's just Jake Gyllenhaal being Jake Gyllenhaal. You know, what I mean, he really executed his role as Mysterio well.
mm.
Like, I mean,
Does he have the Will Smith effect? Like, no matter how you put Will Smith into a blue color, you still see Will Smith. Is he having that effect?
a little bit,
A
a
little
little
bit.
bit,
Okay.
but you don't really feel it that much. That's how you feel
Mm.
it with, yeah, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, you put Mr. Smith as a person under the mask, you still see Will Smith. How? How like that? Huh?
Oh, man, I don't know. That one, that one is a whole different
How to take
topic that we're
how
gonna
to
dive
take
into
a
too.
assassin seriously when
Yeah,
all I see
exactly.
is him? How like that? So I don't know. I haven't seen it. So um, like early on before
But the thing
we.
is, the for Spider-Man Far From Home, the credit scenes, uh,
Yes, is
is
there end credits?
there's two credit scene, a mid credit and
Okay.
a right at the end of the movie as well.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
But you kind of you can see that it's a pre-production stage of setting up into something big.
Into phase 4.
Yeah, into Phase 4.
Okay. Okay.
Because there is, I mean, if this one is not a spoiler, it's in the trailer as well.
Mm.
But there was a mention of multiverse.
The part where Mysterio met up
Yep.
with Spider-Man, and then they were like talking about multiverse. Yeah, that one I
Right.
remember.
So
Mm.
I don't know. For me personally, I feel that everyone is expecting a super big villain. Like, first it was Ultron, then it was Thanos,
Mm.
and now there must be somebody bigger than this. My only two guesses, according to myself, I say it can be the multiverse villain of themselves. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or Norman Osborn.
Ah, okay, okay.
So for
Okay,
me, I feel like these two can be like the big thing for the next phase.
okay. That's cool. I mean, Norman Osborn is pretty dangerous, psychotic,
Yeah.
dangerous. So, um, hmm, I could roll with it.
Yeah. So, but the thing
Uh,
is, for this one, they don't really tell you what they are going to do, but they kind of tell you that the direction they are going to.
okay.
Yeah.
Um. So has Nick Fury cursed anybody yet? did, do you realize the
Samuel L. Jackson.
yes, yes.
I used to hate him so much, but now
Oh,
I've actually grown to like
what
him even more.
what would you hate him for?
Because I think during the earlier days, he used to act a lot of black comedies. Like, oh, there's so much black comedies that he used to do. I can't even remember it.
I mean, there's a lot. Like
Then,
he's been around for a long time.
then of course, he has that famous snake on the motherfucking plane. And literally, Samuel L. Jackson is literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Robocop, snake on a plane. Uh,
Mm-mm.
what's that? Hateful Eight.
But
Uh, literally everywhere. I swear.
but so far, no one has expressed like how annoyed like he's everywhere yet
No,
lah.
no,
So.
no.
Mhm.
I honestly think that is his persona. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
certain people, like, let's say example, people like Leonardo DiCaprio. You look
Mm.
at him, you'll be like, oh, he's a guy that will do like Oscar-winning movies and
Mm.
those like Martin Scorsese kind of movies and all. So you
Mm.
expect that from him.
Mm.
But Samuel L. Jackson is like anything, like even the movie that just straight to DVD or straight to TV. There you go, Samuel L. Jackson is kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The thing, I guess, the trait that I kind of like about him is that he just doesn't care about your opinion. He just want to do whatever he
yeah.
wants.
That's what I really
Uh
like about
and if you don't like it, f you. So that's
him.
him. So
Pretty much. Yeah.
uh and were you aware about the running meme for a while about the poster at the MRT about the eye patch thing?
Oh yeah,
Have you?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw you
Yes.
posting about this.
I don't know which bugger go and Photoshop putting two eye patch on his eye. So and not both eyes are covered with eye patch, and then got one cross on the because the eye patch covering his head, right? So
Oh my god.
until I don't know how, I think maybe it's either on Twitter or was it Instagram, like like
Mm,
hashtag. So I guess he saw and
mm-hmm,
then he reacted to it. Then then they I think it was yesterday or was it today? Ada told me that
mm,
they already changed most of the like MRT like sticker poster
mm-hmm.
completely changed to One Direction only. So I
Uh,
cannot.
uh, I think to people who are listening, not One Direction the band, as in, but One Direction left side.
But bro,
Was it left
sia
side or
lah.
right side? Left side.
Uh, I
Shit.
think
You
it's
see, even we don't even know which side.
yeah. I have to see the movie to but seriously, like you have to get an actor to react in such a way, and then it got viral, and they had to change. Wow, this kind
Yeah,
of when you think about it, this one hell of an effect, no?
yeah,
So,
exactly. The power of social media, man.
but I'm pretty sure he's not angry. He's just rolling. I mean, Samuel Jackson, like, why would he be so angry about something like that?
I think he's
Yeah,
pretty chilled out.
yeah.
I mean,
Like,
he even
mm.
appeared on this YouTube channel called All Deaf Digital,
Oh, what
and
channel is
he
it?
it's basically a channel that they do like dad jokes and
Oh, okay.
all kinds of random stuff and all. And he actually appeared on one of the episodes to do dad jokes. And
Okay.
the thing is, someone, if you see someone, you will know that he's a really good actor if he can make the most lamest and simplest thing into
Funny.
something really hilarious.
Mm.
Then you'll
He
be
did
like,
it.
oh shit. And he did it. He did it.
Yeah. His
Yeah,
impromptu is
so
pretty good, I guess.
yeah, his impromptu is
Yeah.
really, really good.
Funny, like when I saw the thing went viral, I was like, oh my god, so fast reach this guy. And the focus because the promo poster, I think just only pasted like at the time before the movie came out. It was quite recent. I think it's about a week, I think, something like that.
Mm-hmm,
And it reached him,
mm-hmm.
and he reacted to it so fast that it only took about a day or something for him to notice.
Oh
Like,
shit.
wow, that's. But I mean, one of my reservist sergeant right now, he already ROD. Like,
Mm-hmm,
to what my impression about how Disney Singapore works, they're pretty efficient. The amount of like the people working in supporting, like they have like the marketing team, they have like
mm-hmm.
whatever like research team and all that. They pretty efficient. Like it kind of gives me the sense of like Disney is a giant in its own self, and then
Yeah,
to
it's
have a
huge.
branch here, like it's a segment away from the HQ, but still
Mm-hmm.
be as efficient as the main one. Like wow.
Yeah, exactly.
So like I wonder how it feels like to work at Disney. It's quite
Oh,
interesting
I
thing.
tell you, it'll be fun. I have a friend who's from California, and
Mm.
we talk a lot because we are in the same beard club and what.
Mm.
So at one point in time, he was doing a lot of artwork, like drawings of like DC characters and all.
Mm.
So me and a bunch of friends, we were like, oh, you should head it in, go ahead.
Mm.
And he really did it, and now he's actually working for DC.
Mm.
And he said the culture and everything there is amazing, like
Yeah,
really really amazing.
like I can't imagine like what's the day to day thing if you like work in like in companies like Marvel or DC or Disney. Like I wonder what's the day to day. Like
Yeah, I also
I kind of
wonder. I
phantoms.
don't know. Yeah, exactly. I think it'll be a. I think they'll make you work like a really eventful day, but you still have like time to enjoy yourself and what.
Yeah.
and also
Unless you, yeah,
all the
unless you cock up, you put the eye patch like wrong direction also.
or unless you cock up 14 million, 40 million to 14 million.
Okay, that one, that one is the town admin. Okay, that one I don't know how you mix up the number, which is so huge.
By the way, for those who don't know what we are talking about, it's basically Swamp Thing.
Yeah, we will definitely cover that in
Cover that,
another episode.
yes.
But like, oh my god, I cannot believe an admin error that big. Somebody definitely got fired, man. Come on,
Definitely, man.
that's a lot of money, bro.
That's like 30, what, no, 26 million difference. Oh,
Like
shit.
40 and 14. What the fuck?
Ah,
How like that?
poor guy. He probably
Uh,
thinking like, oh, I'm working on this movie. Yeah, next day, he's gone.
oh my god, such a disappointment. But never mind.
Yeah.
So for Spider-Man right now, oh yeah, as mentioned earlier, on Rotten Tomato
92.
meter 92 and audience score 97. What do you think? Do you think it's justifiable?
I
If
think it's
like,
justifiable.
if out of 10, how much you gonna give it? You give it a 9?
I'll probably give it an 8.5.
Hmm. Okay. There's still
I
things
think
which is like make you. Mm.
so far, Marvel movies, the one that actually got a 9 and above for me personally, I think Infinity
Mm.
War, Endgame, Civil War, and Black Panther.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, so far for me, I mean, really.
For me, I suppose the only two movies that made me have like no reaction
Mhm,
would be the first Thor movie and Captain Marvel. These two movies are the only ones which, if I remember correctly, that made me go in
mhm.
and come out like, what did I just watch?
Ah, okay,
uh,
okay, okay.
uh, because for the first Thor movie, I suppose like they are still trying to figure out what to do and how to do the character in a live setting, because like they've never done a Thor movie prior to this.
Mhm.
So but as the second movie, Dark World, right?
That will, yeah.
Yeah, so Dark World and the third one, it was definitely better lah. For Captain Marvel,
Third one, my God, Taika Waititi really
hey
nailed it
man,
there.
hey man, you wanna join Revolution? That was so hysterical. I was quite ignorant to find out like really late that's actually him doing the voice
Yeah.
acting. Oh my god, so hilarious! Cannot.
He's a brilliant, brilliant director.
Yeah, he
I
seems
mean,
to
when
be
it
like
comes,
a, yeah, nice guy, sir.
yeah, and I mean, look at his show, What We Do in the Shadows. He's doing so well now, my God.
Oh my god, that one also we can talk about it.
We will talk about it another time because
Bloody
What
funny,
We
sia.
Do in the Shadows has Matt Berry, who is my favorite guy ever from his uh what's that show? Eat Crowd to
Mm,
Toast of London,
mm.
and wow, tell you he really annoys the shit out of me that I like him.
The what was that scene in the movie? He was like I can't remember which what the character's name are. He was like practicing his bow and arrow. Then he
Ah,
shot
yeah.
then he shot him in the knee.
Oh
Bloody
yeah.
hell! It's, the his voice. Oh my god! I couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny.
He's good. He's
Yeah.
But we will talk
So
about What We Do in the Shadows in another episode.
you have you finished watching the entire season yet?
Oh no, not yet. I'm only
Uh,
until like
you
episode
prepare
4 or
yourself.
5.
Just prepare yourself. And the
How many episodes there is?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
But I tell you they incorporate that slapstick moments. Oh my god, damn funny. Like seriously fucking funny.
Yeah, that's a really good show. One of those series now that I'm actually enjoying.
Yeah. They poke stuff about Twilight. They poke stuff
Oh
about
yeah,
like
yeah.
generic
putting
vampires. I was
glitter
like,
on myself.
oh my god! I like, I cannot believe they actually went there. Though. So I was like, hey, okay, funny.
I,
Yeah.
I I don't know why. I guess like when it comes to TV series, I mean, I think British comedy are really spot on.
uh like initially you watch it, you probably like some people say it's dry. Yeah, their humor is sometimes, but when you understand the certain lingos or what the subject matter is, it's very fun.
Yeah,
uh,
even that show Ricky Gervais did called Afterlife. That
mm.
one was actually quite good. It was actually introduced by uh
It's like depressing,
my
no?
wife. She told me say that, oh, you should go and watch this Ricky Gervais show. And
But yeah.
the whole concept of the show is basically him losing his wife, trying to
Mm.
kill himself, and how
Yeah.
his dog stalks him all the time. And he's
Oh,
just basically an old grump that's sarcastic to every single one around him.
when you think about it, it's quite dark humor, no? Because
Yeah, really
it talks about depression and how he's trying to make out of
cope
it
with it,
by
and yeah, yeah,
uh
exactly.
by being funny about it. I mean, funny to us,
Yeah,
and then giving his dog cereals.
yeah, I know,
What?
right?
No time to buy. Like why, sir?
Yeah.
Uh,
But anyways,
yeah.
back to Spider-Man.
Yeah. So I have yet to watch it. Hopefully by next week we see how. I'm gonna try to watch at Funan. Funan has a GV there, so
Oh yeah, the new
hopefully you
mall
can,
that's open
yeah.
up.
So hopefully you can try there and see how's the experience like so far. Um, if you and the ratings online I see pretty high, but I don't want to go in with expectations,
Expectations, yeah.
because expectations is always a double-edged sword. Like you
Mm,
want to expect the best and then you don't get what you want. You're like,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
exactly.
actually there's nothing. It's just you.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully.
I think
Um.
anyone that goes into watching Spider-Man Far Home, I think they will really enjoy it.
Hmm.
And and I think they will especially enjoy it for Tom Holland's performance in the movie. Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, he really did very well.
yeah. Looking forward to it, lah. So anyway, I think that's pretty much what we can say on the movie. I mean, we can always revisit and talk about Easter eggs and full
Yeah,
on
the
spoiler.
full-on spoilers and whatnot. Yeah, for sure.
So I guess that's about it for the Spider-Man. So timestamp. So I need to understand